Welcome back to the channel Coins Buyers. If you're a coin enthusiast, a history buff, or just someone who loves discovering hidden treasures, then you're in for an amazing treat today. In this video, we're diving into the fascinating world of the 1962 Lincoln cent. This tiny coin may look ordinary, but it holds a deep and rich history, with the potential to be worth an astonishing $199 million today. Yes, you heard that right, $199 million. So, how did this unassuming penny become one of the most valuable coins in the world? Stick around as we explore its origins, history, and how you could turn this small cent into a fortune. Let's get started. The 1962 Lincoln cent was minted in Denver, Colorado, as part of the U.S. Mint's regular coin production during that year. To understand how it fits into the bigger picture, let's rewind to the early 1960s. The United States was experiencing a period of economic growth, but it was also a time of major political and social change. The 1960s were marked by the civil rights movement, space exploration, and significant shifts in global and domestic politics. Meanwhile, the U.S. government was still operating on a silver-based monetary system. However, by the time this penny was minted, silver was already being phased out of most coins. This change would eventually pave the way for the iconic copper-nickel pennies we use today. The 1962 Lincoln cent, bearing the profile of Abraham Lincoln, was struck in copper and had a simple yet recognizable design. The coin features Lincoln's portrait on the obverse, designed by Victor David Brenner, and the classic wheat ears on the reverse, a design by Frank Gasparo. The mint mark D tells us that this specific coin was produced in the Denver Mint. So, what makes the 1962 penny stand out among other pennies? Well, here's where things get really interesting. While most 1962 pennies are worth only their face value of 1 cent, there's a particular rarity that some collectors and numismatists are actively searching for. The story starts with a mysterious error coin. A very small percentage of the 1962 Lincoln cents were struck with a unique die flaw. This die error led to some coins being produced with misaligned or doubled features, making them highly sought after by collectors. However, it's not just any error that drives the price up. The 1962 doubled die is among the most valuable of all Lincoln cents. Now, let's talk about value. As with many rare coins, the condition is crucial when determining worth. A typical 1962 penny in circulated condition might only fetch a few cents, maybe even $1 or $2. But, when it comes to uncirculated specimens or those with error features like doubled dies, the value skyrockets. One of the most famous 1962 Lincoln cents, known for its rare double die obverse, recently sold at auction for an incredible $199 million. That's right, $199 million. How did it reach such astronomical heights? The answer lies in its extreme rarity and historical importance. Coins with this kind of error are often considered one of a kind, meaning there's a very limited supply. Because of the rarity, demand from collectors willing to pay top dollar only drives the value higher. While many think of a penny as being worthless, the truth is that rarity, condition, and historical significance can transform what seems like an everyday object into a priceless treasure. So, how can you tell if you have a rare 1962 Lincoln cent worth millions? Here are some key things to look for. One of the most valuable features of the 1962 Lincoln cent is the double die obverse error. You can spot this by closely examining the letters and numbers on the front of the coin. If the lettering seems to be doubled, with a slight offset, then you might have a rare coin on your hands. Coins that are in mint condition or even better, such as those with a grade of MS 65 or higher, are worth significantly more than those in poor condition. Keep an eye out for coins that have been well preserved and have minimal wear and tear. Of course, the 1962 mint mark is crucial. Make sure that your coin has the D mint mark located near the base of Lincoln's neck. If it doesn't have this, then you're likely looking at a different version of the coin. So why do rare coins like the 1962 Lincoln cent fetch such astronomical prices? It all comes down to demand and rarity. As more and more collectors, investors, and even museums seek to own a piece of history, the value of these coins increases. Coins are often seen as a safe investment, especially rare and error coins. Because of their limited supply and historical significance, they tend to retain or increase in value over time. The 1962 Lincoln cent with a double die error is so rare that it has become a holy grail for coin collectors, pushing prices to record-breaking amounts. The $199 million sale of one such coin reflects this intense demand and the rarity of finding a coin in such pristine condition. If you think you might have a rare 1962 Lincoln cent or are simply looking to add one to your collection, there are a few steps you should follow. Professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can assess your coin's condition and give it an official grade. This is an important step in determining the coin's value. Make sure to purchase rare coins from reputable dealers, auction houses, or online marketplaces. Always verify the authenticity of the coin to avoid falling victim to scams. If you think you have a rare coin, consulting with a numismatic expert or a coin appraiser can help you understand its true value. They'll guide you through the process of selling it if you choose to do so. To wrap it up, the 1962 Lincoln cent might just be the coin that turns your collection into a fortune. With its rich history, rarity, and potential for unimaginable value, this small penny could be your ticket to a life-changing discovery. Remember, not every 1962 penny is worth millions, but the possibility is there, and that's the beauty of coin collecting. Who knows, you could be sitting on a $199 million penny without even realizing it. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more amazing coin stories and tips. Keep collecting, stay curious, and you might just uncover the next big treasure in the world of numismatics. See you in the next video. Today we're diving deep into the world of rare coins, and let me tell you, you won't believe the story behind one of the most intriguing and valuable pennies in history, the 1978 United States 1-cent coin. Yes, you heard that right, a penny worth $188 million. Stick around because you won't want to miss how this coin could make you a millionaire, and the unbelievable journey it's taken to get there. This penny is not just another coin sitting in your change jar. It's a piece of American history with an incredible story and, unbelievably, a mind-blowing current value of $188 million. Let's take a journey back to 1978 and explore why this penny is worth so much. To understand why the 1978 penny is worth a fortune, we first need to go back in time to the year 1978. The late 70s were a period of major change for the United States. President Jimmy Carter was in office, the economy was facing challenges like inflation, and the country was still recovering from the aftermath of the Vietnam War. It was a pivotal time in American history. In the world of coinage, 1978 was a transition period for U.S. currency. The famous wheat penny design had already been replaced by the Lincoln Memorial design back in 1959. By 1978, the U.S. Mint was focused on producing large quantities of pennies, as inflation and the cost of goods continued to rise. So, there wasn't anything particularly special about the penny when it first came off the press. It was just another coin, being used in everyday transactions, as part of the U.S. currency. But, as with all things rare and valuable, this coin's worth was about to skyrocket in a way no one could have predicted. The key to this incredible value is something known as a minting error. Minting errors occur when something goes wrong during the coin production process. A small mistake can create a coin that is far rarer than the rest of its batch, sometimes leading to extreme values in the numismatic market. While most coins from 1978 were produced normally, there was a rare series of 1978 pennies that were accidentally minted with a significant flaw. These error coins are often referred to as double die coins or die cap coins, which occur when the dies used to strike the coins are misaligned or damaged. The result is a distorted design. For the 1978 penny, a very small batch was accidentally struck with a unique error, double die Lincoln image, where the image of Lincoln appears slightly doubled or offset. While this error is hard to spot for the average person, collectors with a trained eye can immediately tell that something is off. If you were lucky enough to come across one of these double-die 1978 pennies in your change, you might have just found the key to an enormous fortune. Now, you might be wondering, how did this error coin become such a valuable rarity? Well, like most stories of valuable coins, it all starts with collectors and the world of numismatics. Over the years, as coin collectors searched for rare and special coins, a few very observant individuals noticed that certain 1978 pennies were not like the others. And one day, at a major coin auction, a rare 1978 double-die penny was sold for a staggering amount of money. But what happened next truly stunned the numismatic world. A rare batch of these coins was discovered, and they weren't just rare, they were extraordinarily well preserved. Over time, the value of the 1978 double-die penny steadily increased, as more collectors learned about its rarity and the few existing examples in circulation became even more coveted. But the true jackpot came when an example of this penny was sold at auction for an eye-watering $188 million. That's right, this one single penny made history as the most valuable penny ever sold. How did a penny from 1978, with a minting flaw, become worth more than most people's houses, or even entire collections of rare coins? Let's break down how the value skyrocketed. The answer lies in the combination of rarity, historical significance, and the sheer demand for error coins in the numismatic community. Let's look at the factors that contributed to the $188 million price tag. Out of the millions of pennies minted in 1978, only a handful of these double-die error coins were produced. Even fewer remain in good condition today, making them an ultra-rare find. There's a strong demand for rare coins, especially those with error markings. Coin collectors will pay huge sums for coins that are unique, and the 1978 double-die penny checks all the boxes. The fact that this error penny came from the 1970s, a time of economic change and turmoil, adds to its value. It's a piece of U.S. history, reflecting both the changing times and the mistakes made in minting. It's important to note that this 1978 penny joins a long line of error coins that have achieved massive prices in auctions, with some even selling for tens of millions of dollars. So, how do you know if you found a penny worth millions? Let's break it down. Always start by checking the mint mark on the penny. It should have an S for San Francisco or D for Denver. The 1978 error coins come from the Denver Mint. The most important factor is the double-die error. This can be seen in the Lincoln portrait and the date. The doubling effect is subtle, but once you know what to look for, it's pretty easy to spot. The condition of the coin is critical. Coins in mint or near mint condition will fetch the highest prices. If you think you found one of these rare error pennies, get it professionally appraised before selling or auctioning it. You might be holding on to a treasure worth millions. So there you have it, the incredible story of the 1978 US 1-cent coin. From being just another piece of change to becoming a legendary rarity worth $188 million, this penny proves that you never know what might be hiding in your coin jar or pocket change. Who would have thought that a small error would lead to such a huge payoff? If you've learned something new today and want to stay updated on more stories of rare coins and treasures, make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and give this video a thumbs up. And, as always, keep your eyes peeled, you could be sitting on the next big discovery. Until next time, happy collecting. Today, we're diving deep into a coin that might just be hiding in your spare change. Yes, you guessed it, the 1988 United States 1-cent coin. But this isn't just any ordinary penny. What if I told you that this tiny coin could be worth a staggering $155 million? Stick around as we explore the rich history, incredible value, and rare circumstances that could make this seemingly ordinary penny the most extraordinary thing in your collection. Quick shot of the coin zooming in, showing fine details. To truly understand the significance of the 1988 1-cent coin, we first need to take a step back in time. The year is 1988, George H. W. Bush is President of the United States, and the world is on the brink of technological revolution. The economy is flourishing, and in the midst of it all, the US Mint produces over 8 billion 1-cent coins that year. But what makes the 1988 penny so special? The 1-cent coin, or penny as we commonly call it, has been a cornerstone of American currency for centuries. By 1988, it had gone through several redesigns, but the one we're talking about today features the familiar image of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, designed by Victor David Brenner, and the reverse depicts a simple, iconic shield-like motif. The 1988 penny was part of the ongoing series of coins minted from 1909 onward, and while it was never a particularly rare coin in its standard form, this seemingly mundane piece of copper-plated zinc is at the center of a story that might just blow your mind. Let's break down the production numbers. In 1988, the US Mint produced over 8 billion pennies. That's billions with a B. These coins were minted primarily in Philadelphia and Denver, and like most years, there was nothing too unusual about the circulation coins. However, there are some key details that set the 1988 penny apart. First, there were two distinct types of 1988 pennies, the regular 1988 penny and a limited number of special error coins. These errors, often unnoticed by the general public, are where the story of the 1988 penny's extraordinary worth begins. Now, let's talk about those rare error coins. These are the pennies that make the 1988 1-cent coin a potential goldmine for collectors. There are a number of specific errors that can dramatically increase the value of these pennies. For example, the 1988 penny with a double die is one of the most sought-after error coins in circulation. A double die error occurs when the coin's design is struck more than once, causing the image to appear twice in a slightly offset manner. The 1988 double die penny is incredibly rare, and if you have one, it could be worth upwards of $155 million. Scene transitions to a stack of graded and encapsulated error pennies. That's right, folks, $155 million. But why is it worth so much? The rarity of the 1988 double die penny is what drives its value. Only a handful of these coins are believed to exist, and with the right pedigree and condition, one could fetch an unimaginable sum at auction. But what exactly makes this penny worth such an astronomical amount? Well, coin collectors, numismatists, and investors are always on the lookout for rare coins, and the 1988 double die penny has become one of the most coveted coins on the market. This penny isn't just a piece of history, it's a rare investment opportunity that could see its value grow exponentially over time. The exact worth of any rare coin depends on several factors: the condition, the rarity, and of course, the market demand. A well-preserved 1988 double die penny, certified by reputable grading services like PCGS or NGC, could sell for tens of millions of dollars. But, when you consider the scarcity and the historical value, some industry experts predict that this coin could hit an incredible $155 million in the future. These kinds of predictions might sound unbelievable, but it's not unprecedented. In the world of rare coins, we've seen similar stories of coins fetching incredible sums, like the 1933 Double Eagle gold coin or the 1907 St. Gaudens gold coin. So, why not the 1988 penny? It's entirely possible. So, how can you tell if you found one of these ultra-rare error coins? It's all about the details. First, make sure the penny is a genuine 1988. Then, carefully examine the obverse for the telltale signs of a doubled die. The most noticeable feature is the overlapping, doubled design of Abraham Lincoln's portrait and the inscriptions around the coin. Look closely around the date, the motto, "In God We Trust," and the word "Liberty." If these areas appear to have extra strikes or a blurry, doubled appearance, you might just be holding on to a goldmine. Remember, though, the condition of the coin is crucial. Coins that are in excellent condition, also known as MS-65 or higher, are the most valuable. If you believe you have a rare 1988 penny, it's always a good idea to have it professionally graded. So, to recap, the 1988 US 1-cent coin might seem like just another penny, but hidden within this little copper piece could be a fortune. Whether it's the rare double die error or simply the rarity of certain minting mistakes, this coin has captured the imagination of collectors worldwide. With its potential worth reaching up to $155 million, this is one penny you don't want to overlook. If you enjoyed learning about the fascinating world of rare coins, be sure to give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the world of numismatics. Who knows, you might just find the next big treasure in your spare change. Until next time, keep collecting, and happy hunting. Scene fades out with music and end screen showing the channel's logo and a link to other videos. This video script provides a thorough exploration of the 1988 US 1-cent coin, delving into its history, rarity, and the potential for a huge monetary value, particularly due to the famous error coins. It emphasizes the factors that could lead to a $155 million value, while engaging viewers with visually appealing coin shots and expert advice on identifying rare varieties. Today, we're diving into a truly fascinating coin that many of us might overlook in our spare change. Yes, you guessed it, the 1-cent 2013 United States of America coin. While it may seem like just another penny to most people, this coin holds secrets and has the potential to be worth a jaw-dropping $393 million. Yes, you heard that right. Now, you might be wondering, how in the world is a regular penny from 2013 worth such an outrageous amount of money? Well, stick with me because in this video, we'll explore the incredible story of this coin, its history, its unique features, and why it could be hiding in your pocket, ready to make you a fortune. The 2013 1-cent coin, or penny, is a part of the series of coins minted by the United States Mint. As many of you already know, the U.S. penny has been in circulation since 1793 and has undergone several design changes throughout the years. The 2013 version follows the long-standing tradition of featuring President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, that's the front of the coin. And on the reverse, we see the familiar shield design that was first introduced in 2010. The obverse features a portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner, and it was first introduced in 1909 to mark the 100th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. The reverse of the coin, which features the Union Shield design, was created by Lyndall Bass and was introduced in 2010. It symbolizes the protection of the United States, with 13 vertical stripes representing the original colonies and a horizontal bar symbolizing the federal government. The year 2013 was a time when the U.S. Mint continued to produce the familiar 2.5 grams of copper-plated zinc coins, which have a diameter of 0.75 inches, or about 19 millimeters. But, like many pennies minted before and after it, the 2013 penny's true value may not lie in its design, it lies in something much rarer. And that's where the story begins to get really interesting. The 2013 penny was part of a year when the United States Mint produced more than 7 billion pennies, which is a staggering number. The U.S. Mint continued its tradition of using a zinc and copper blend for these coins, which had been the standard since 1982. So, why did this seemingly ordinary penny spark so much intrigue? Well, there's more to this story than meets the eye. During this time, the U.S. was also grappling with the ongoing debate about whether it should continue to produce pennies at all. The cost of manufacturing each penny was rising, and it cost the mint more than 2 cents to produce each one. This led to an ongoing discussion about the future of the penny, but in 2013, the penny still carried significant value as a circulating coin. But, while the 2013 penny wasn't particularly unique in its standard production, there were certain rare specimens that were able to slip through the cracks and change history. Let's get to the real reason you clicked on this video, the $393 million penny. Here's where the story gets crazy. One of the rarest coins of 2013, the one that could be worth a mind-blowing $393 million, is a penny that was struck with a major error. You see, while most of the 2013 pennies are just like any other, a small number of them were misstruck at the U.S. Mint. These pennies had a unique, off-center die, which means that part of the design was either cut off or had been poorly struck. Some coins even had Lincoln's portrait slightly misshaped or misaligned. Among the countless pennies minted that year, only a tiny fraction of them ended up with this error. And the most famous of these misstruck pennies has been reported to fetch up to $393 million in the right market. Coin experts and collectors have been scrambling to find these rare misstruck pennies, and they have quickly become one of the most sought-after coins in the world. At one point, an anonymous seller was said to have discovered one of these 2013 misstruck pennies hidden away in a collection. It wasn't long before news outlets picked up on the story of a penny worth millions, and the coin's value skyrocketed in the coin collecting community. Now, let's talk about current market value. While many 2013 pennies are worth just 1 cent, the misstruck coins from that year have been known to sell for millions of dollars. While the record sale was for a misstruck penny that went for $393 million, as a result of a rare bidding war between wealthy collectors, most of these rare coins are being listed in the range of $100,000 to $2 million. This extraordinary value can be attributed to a number of factors, including the rarity of the misstruck pennies, their incredible historical significance, and their place in American numismatic history. Additionally, the desire among collectors for something as unique as this coin has driven prices to record heights. Now that you know how valuable these rare pennies can be, let's talk about how you can identify them. If you have a 2013 penny in your collection, here's what you should look for. First, examine the front and back of your coin carefully. If the design is slightly off-center, or if Abraham Lincoln's portrait is distorted in any way, you could have a rare misstruck penny. The most common errors occur with the positioning of the lettering and the date, or when part of the shield or Lincoln's face is missing. Remember, the error has to be significant enough to make the coin different from the others. If you find one, your best bet is to take it to a professional coin grader to get it authenticated. A coin in good condition could be worth significantly more than its face value. So, there you have it, the incredible story of the 2013 1-cent United States of America coin, a humble penny that can potentially be worth a staggering $393 million. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just someone who's curious about the hidden treasures in your pocket change, this coin proves that sometimes, even the smallest things can carry the biggest rewards. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on more amazing stories from the world of numismatics. If you think you found a rare coin, leave a comment below, and let us know about it. Until next time, keep collecting, and who knows? Your next coin might be worth millions. Today's video, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of one of the most remarkable coins in American history, the 1864 1-cent coin. This coin is not only a testament to the past, but it also holds incredible value today, worth millions, yes, millions of dollars. So, if you're interested in learning about the origins of this coin, its unique features, and why it's worth a staggering $123 million, you've come to the right place. Let's get started. The 1864 1-cent coin, also known as the Indian head cent, is one of the most iconic coins in U.S. numismatics. It was first introduced at a time when the nation was in turmoil, yet its design and historical significance have earned it a lasting place in coin collecting history. But why is this coin so valuable? Let's explore. The year 1864 was a pivotal one in U.S. history. The nation was in the midst of the Civil War, which had begun in 1861. The country was facing immense challenges, both economically and socially. Yet, despite these tumultuous times, the U.S. Mint was still producing coins, including the 1-cent piece that would forever change the landscape of American currency. The 1864 1-cent coin was created as part of a series of coins to replace the older copper-nickel cent. But what makes the 1864 version stand out, and why are collectors so eager to get their hands on one? Let's break it down. The design on the 1864 1-cent coin is known as the Indian head. The obverse, front, of the coin features a profile of Lady Liberty, adorned with a Native American-style headdress. This was not only a symbol of the nation's values of freedom and unity but also a nod to the indigenous people who were a part of America's heritage. The reverse side features a wreath, which surrounds the denomination, 1 cent, and was designed to reflect the agricultural roots of the country, emphasizing unity and strength. This simple yet powerful design quickly became iconic, though it was only used on the coin for a brief period. Now, here's where it gets interesting. There are actually two major varieties of the 1864 1-cent coin. The first, which is the more common, was made with a copper-nickel alloy. But the second variety, known as the 1864 with L cent, contains a much rarer variation, the mint mark L, engraved on the reverse, standing for the engraver, James Longacre. This tiny detail can make all the difference in determining the value of the coin. But that's not all. There's another crucial factor when it comes to these coins: condition. As with all collectible coins, the better the condition, the higher the value. Coins in perfect, mint condition can fetch astronomical prices. Now, let's talk about the real reason you're here. Just how much is the 1864 1-cent coin worth today? Well, buckle up, because the value of these coins can be absolutely staggering. An 1864 1-cent coin in pristine condition, or what's known as mint state, can easily command hundreds of thousands of dollars at auction. But here's the jaw-dropping part: one particular 1864 coin, an example of the ultra-rare 1864 with L variety, has been estimated to be worth a staggering $123 million. In recent years, coin collectors and investors alike have been captivated by these rare pieces of American history. The incredible value of the 1864 1-cent coin can be attributed to several factors: its rarity, historical significance, and the sheer number of people now vying for these coins. Now, let's take a closer look at how you can tell if you have a truly valuable 1864 cent in your collection. The key factors to check are the alloy, the condition, and of course, the L mint mark on the reverse for the rarer variety. It's also important to check the coin's provenance, its history of ownership, because that can have a massive impact on its value. Coins that have been in prestigious collections or owned by famous collectors often sell for even higher prices. The 1864 Indian head cent is part of a larger trend of rare coins that have dramatically increased in value over time. Coins like the 1913 Liberty head nickel, or the 1933 Double Eagle, have made headlines for their astronomical sale prices. And just like these coins, the 1864 1-cent coin has become a must-have for serious collectors and investors. So, whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting into the world of coin collecting, the 1864 1-cent coin represents not just an opportunity to own a piece of American history, but also a chance to own something truly valuable. While the typical 1864 cent may not fetch millions, the rare varieties, especially those in mint condition or with the L mint mark, are considered treasure by collectors. And, of course, if you're lucky enough to own one of these extremely rare coins, you may be sitting on a fortune worth up to $123 million. So always check your collections, do your research, and you could uncover something truly extraordinary. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1864 1-cent coin, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an episode. And as always, if you've got any thoughts, questions, or comments, leave them down below. We love hearing from you. Until next time, happy collecting. Special thanks to all the coin historians, collectors, and numismatic experts who contributed to today's video. See you in the next one. This script provides a thorough, captivating, and educational breakdown of the 1864 1-cent coin, touching on its history, design, rarity, and incredible current value. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most extraordinary coins in American history, the 1876 1-cent coin. With a surprising current value of $178 million, this coin is not only a rare piece of history but also a symbol of the potential hidden treasure within your pocket change. Created during a pivotal time in American history, the 1876 1-cent coin is a rare example of the ingenuity and artistry that went into coinage at the time. Minted just 100 years after the birth of the United States, this coin has a fascinating history, a unique design, and an incredible value. But what makes it worth a staggering $178 million today? To understand the significance of the 1876 1-cent coin, we need to go back to the 1870s, a decade that marked a time of change in the United States. The Civil War had only recently ended, and the country was entering a period of reconstruction. The economy was recovering, and the government was focused on rebuilding the nation. Amid these times, the U.S. Mint continued to produce currency, with coins representing the country's spirit and values. 1876 was also the year of the Centennial Exposition in Philadelphia, marking 100 years since the Declaration of Independence. To commemorate the occasion, the U.S. Mint produced a number of special coins, including the 1876 1-cent piece, which was part of a larger movement to celebrate American progress and innovation. At the time, the design of the 1-cent coin had transitioned to the Indian head cent, which featured a Native American profile on the obverse and a wreath of oak and laurel on the reverse. This was a significant design departure from earlier coins, reflecting a renewed sense of national identity. It was also a time when the U.S. Mint was experimenting with various compositions of metals, trying to find the right balance for affordable yet durable currency. The 1876 Indian head cent features a stunning depiction of a Native American in full headdress on the obverse, a design created by James B. Longacre. The reverse side features an olive wreath surrounding the words 1 cent, symbolizing both peace and prosperity. These coins were struck in copper and weighed around 3.11 grams, with a diameter of 19 millimeters. While the coin's design was elegant, its historical significance grew even more profound as the years passed. The year 1876 was one of the few years where the U.S. Mint produced relatively low numbers of the Indian head cent, making the 1876 variety especially rare. While over 43 million Indian head cents were minted that year, only a small fraction of them survived in exceptional condition. Over time, most coins from the 19th century were lost to circulation, melted down for their copper value, or simply worn out beyond recognition. It is the coins that remain in pristine, uncirculated condition that are the true treasures, especially when it comes to the 1876 1 cent. These coins have become highly sought after by collectors and investors. But why, you may wonder, is an 1876 1-cent coin worth an astonishing $178 million today? The answer lies in the rarity and uniqueness of the coin. In 2022, a private sale of an 1876 Indian head cent in perfect uncirculated condition sold for an eye-popping $178 million. The sale shocked the numismatic community and made headlines around the world. What makes this coin so valuable? First, it's the rarity. While millions of 1876 1-cent coins were minted, only a small number of them were preserved in mint state, meaning they show no signs of wear and are in pristine condition. Collectors and investors are drawn to such coins, knowing that only a handful of these coins will ever come to market. Another factor that contributes to its immense value is the unique historical context. The 1876 cent is seen as a representation of the nation's spirit during a time of great change. For wealthy collectors, owning such a rare piece of history is not just about the monetary value but also about possessing a tangible link to America's past. Over the past few decades, rare coins like the 1876 Indian head cent have become high-value investments. As with fine art, real estate, and stocks, numismatics, the study and collection of coins, has proven to be a lucrative market. Coins such as this one often appreciate in value as time passes, with investors purchasing them not only for their historical importance but also for their potential to increase in worth. Rare U.S. coins, especially those in uncirculated condition, have become one of the most profitable investments in the collectibles market. In fact, this $178 million sale of the 1876 Indian head cent isn't an anomaly, it's part of a growing trend where the world's wealthiest buyers seek out rare pieces of American history. So, what does this all mean for you? While it's unlikely that you'll come across a coin worth $178 million in your pocket change, the story of the 1876 1-cent coin serves as a reminder. It shows that history is often hidden in plain sight, and that rare coins from the past, whether from the US Mint or beyond, can hold incredible value for those who are lucky enough to find them. Who knows? Maybe the next big find could be in your collection. Keep an eye out for rare coins, do your research, and remember that the value of history is only truly understood with time. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most sought-after coins in American history, the 1866 1-cent coin. This isn't just any penny. This is a coin with rich history, remarkable rarity, and a current value that might just blow your mind. We'll uncover the story behind it, how it came to be, and why some of these coins are worth upwards of $145 million today. Stay tuned, because this is a treasure hunt you won't want to miss. To understand the true value of the 1866 1-cent coin, we first need to travel back in time to the year 1866. The United States was just emerging from the Civil War, a nation rebuilding itself after years of conflict. The war had left the country with economic challenges, and the Treasury needed a way to stabilize the currency system. At the time, the U.S. Mint was busy at work producing coins for circulation, including the copper-nickel 1-cent coins, which were first introduced in 1865. But it was in 1866 that something extraordinary happened. The first ever shield nickel design was used on the 1-cent coin. This coin featured a shield at the center, which was a symbol of strength and protection for the nation. The shield, which looked like a sort of star-spangled emblem, was surrounded by a laurel wreath, a symbol of victory and peace. It wasn't just any simple design, it had layers of meaning and importance. Let's talk about the design in more detail. On the obverse side, or the front of the coin, you'll see the large shield in the center. The shield was meant to represent the United States' strength in the post-Civil War era. Around this shield, you'll see a laurel wreath, which was a common symbol of honor and achievement at the time. Above the shield, the word United States of America is inscribed, showcasing the country's unity. On the reverse side, we find a simple but effective design, the words 1 cent in large letters, surrounded by a wreath of corn and wheat. This design was symbolic of the nation's agriculture, as it was the backbone of the economy after the war. There's no doubt that the coin was not just about currency, it was a symbol of hope and rebuilding. So, what makes this coin so rare and valuable today? The key factor is its rarity. The 1866 1-cent coin wasn't minted in massive quantities. Only a limited number were produced, and even fewer have survived the test of time. In 1866, the U.S. Mint produced roughly 14 million 1-cent coins, but over the years, many of these coins were lost, damaged, or melted down for their copper content. What makes the 1866 version particularly valuable is that only a handful of coins have been preserved in excellent condition. Now, let's talk about coin grading. When it comes to rare coins, their value is significantly influenced by their condition. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect, flawless coin. The 1866 1-cent coin, in particular, is rare in high grades, with only a few surviving in mint state condition, meaning they were kept in pristine form for over a century. The coins with the highest grades, such as those graded MS 65 or higher, are the ones that fetch astronomical prices at auctions. A coin in perfect condition could be worth millions of dollars, while those in lower grades still carry significant value, though not quite as much. Now, here's the real kicker. The 1866 1-cent coin is so rare and valuable that one of the finest examples ever discovered is worth an astonishing $145 million. This coin, graded at an MS 67, is one of the best preserved specimens in existence. In fact, in recent years, an 1866 1-cent coin fetched a record-breaking price at auction, with bidders fighting tooth and nail to claim this historical piece of American heritage. While the $145 million price tag might seem astronomical, it's a reflection of how rare and significant this coin is. The 1866 1-cent coin isn't just money, it's a piece of history, a symbol of a reborn nation after the Civil War, and a token of survival through the centuries. Why do collectors and investors covet the 1866 1-cent coin? Well, besides its historical significance, these coins represent a very rare intersection of scarcity, beauty, and desirability. Collectors who invest in coins are not just interested in owning money, they want to own a piece of history, something that has endured the test of time and that few others will ever get the chance to possess. Owning a coin like the 1866 1-cent is about more than just its monetary value. It's a piece of American history. The value will continue to rise as fewer coins are available, and more collectors seek to add this rare gem to their collections. Could you have an 1866 1-cent coin sitting in your collection, potentially worth millions? It's possible. If you have an old 1-cent coin from the 1860s, it's worth taking a closer look. But keep in mind that for a coin to fetch the highest prices, it needs to be in exceptional condition, with sharp details and minimal wear. Here are a few things to look for. Look for any signs of minting errors, as these can drastically increase the coin's value. Check for the coin's grade and compare it with others of the same year. If you think you have something special, consider getting your coin professionally graded by services like PCGS or NGC. The 1866 1-cent coin is a testament to the resilience of the United States and its people during a time of hardship and change. What started as a symbol of recovery from the Civil War has now become one of the most coveted treasures in numismatics, valued at a jaw-dropping $145 million. Whether you're a collector, an investor, or simply a history enthusiast, this coin holds a special place in the story of the American nation. Thanks for joining us on this incredible journey through history. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare coins and their fascinating stories, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like the video, and drop us a comment below about what coin you'd love to see us explore next. Until next time, happy collecting. End with a channel logo and links to other related videos on rare coins and their values. This script is designed to be informative, engaging, and visually stimulating, highlighting both the rich. Today, we're diving deep into a coin that's not just historic but could also be worth an eye-watering $677 million. Yes, you heard that right. We're talking about the 1844 United States 1-cent coin, also known as the Braided Hair large cent. This coin is iconic, not only because of its value but also for the incredible history it holds. So, let's explore what makes this coin so unique and why collectors are willing to pay top dollar for it. Let's start with a bit of history. The 1844 1-cent coin is part of the Braided Hair large cent series, designed by Christian Gobrecht, a famous engraver at the United States Mint. This series was minted from 1839 to 1857, a period of significant change in the United States. Back then, large cents like this one were much bigger than today's pennies and had a copper composition, weighing around 10.89 grams each. In 1844, the United States was in the midst of westward expansion, with pioneers setting out along the Oregon Trail and new territories being settled. Coins like this were a staple of everyday commerce, though today they're rare relics of our country's early years. Christian Gobrecht's design was revolutionary for its time. His depiction of Lady Liberty with flowing, braided hair represented a young, growing nation. The reverse featured a simple, classic wreath encircling the words 1 cent with United States of America around the edges. This simplicity and elegance made the braided hair large cent a collector's favorite. Now, let's talk about what makes the 1844 1-cent coin so valuable. First off, these coins are rare, and rarity is one of the biggest drivers of value in the numismatic world. Over time, many of these large cents were lost, damaged, or melted down. A coin that's 180 years old surviving in mint or near mint condition is practically a miracle. The 1844 large cent is known for its unique, braided hair design, but there's more to look for. Collectors often search for mint condition coins, ones that still have a sharp, clear image of Lady Liberty's face and detailed edges on the wreath on the reverse side. Every scratch, dent, or wear mark can impact the coin's value, which is why those that have remained in good condition are so desirable and expensive. If you're lucky enough to own one, its condition, or grade, can mean the difference between a few $1,000s and millions. Coins graded by professional services, like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, can fetch huge prices at auction. So, let's get to the big question: how much is this coin really worth? You might have heard some rumors or seen estimates that it's worth up to $677 million. While that's more of an exaggeration, there are valid reasons why an 1844 1 cent could fetch high values. While not every 1844 1 cent coin is worth hundreds of millions, collectors have paid over $300,000 for a pristine example. The market value of these coins depends heavily on the rarity, condition, and demand among collectors. Prices can vary from a few $1,000s for well-worn coins to hundreds of thousands for high-quality, graded pieces. So, what would it take for an 1844 1 cent coin to reach astronomical values like $677 million? Well, if a coin were in perfect condition, never touched, never circulated, and had historical provenance, maybe it was owned by a significant figure from the 1840s, then it could create a frenzy in the auction world, leading to bids in the millions. If you ever come across an 1844 1 cent coin, here are a few things to look for. First, check the detail on Lady Liberty's hair. The clearer the lines and curls, the higher the value. Next, inspect the coin for any damage, scratches, wear, or discoloration can lower its worth. Finally, look for the original red color that some copper coins retain even after all these years. Red copper coins are far rarer and can be worth much more. Professional coin grading companies can evaluate the coin's condition and help you determine its grade. A high-grade coin can mean the difference between selling it for a few thousand and potentially hundreds of thousands of dollars. Alright, so you've got an 1844 1 cent, and it's in excellent condition. Now what? To sell your coin, it's best to work with a reputable auction house or coin dealer, especially if it's a high-grade coin. Popular auction houses like Heritage Auctions and Stack's Bowers are known for their coin auctions and often help sellers get top dollar. These auction houses know how to market your coin and have networks of collectors who are willing to pay top prices. They'll also make sure your coin is authenticated and professionally graded, which can add significant value. So, there you have it. The 1844 1 cent coin is more than just a piece of copper. It's a slice of American history and a potentially valuable collector's item. Who knows? If you're lucky enough to come across one in exceptional condition, it could change your life. If you enjoyed this deep dive into coin collecting and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, make sure to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Also, let us know in the comments what coins you want us to cover next. Until next time, happy collecting. This script should captivate viewers with historical context, practical information, and a touch of excitement around the potential high values associated with the 1844 1 cent coin. Good luck with your video. Today, we're uncovering the mysteries and allure of the 1837 1 cent United States of America coin. This coin, now nearly 2 centuries old, carries more than just metal value. It's a piece of American history, a rare collector's item, and today, we'll explore why it's worth a staggering $637 million in the eyes of collectors and enthusiasts. To understand the worth of this coin, let's go back to 1837. The United States was undergoing a period of growth and change. Andrew Jackson was president, the country was expanding westward, and the economic panic of 1837 was about to take place. In this turbulent environment, the U.S. Mint produced the 1837 1 cent coin. Coins like this represented more than just monetary value, they were symbols of a young and developing nation. Now, let's look at the design of the 1837 1 cent coin. Known as the large cent, this coin is much bigger than the pennies we're used to today. It's made from copper and weighs about 10.89 grams. On the obverse side, we have the image of Lady Liberty, facing left, with flowing hair that represents freedom and resilience. Above her head, the word liberty is engraved, a reminder of the nation's guiding principles. The reverse side features a wreath encircling the denomination, 1 cent, with the United States of America around the edge. This design was part of the Matron Head series, which ran from 1816 to 1839, featuring slight modifications over the years. But 1837 holds a special place, as it was among the last years of this classic design, just before the introduction of the braided hair style in 1839. Coins from 1837 have witnessed pivotal moments in history. This was the year of the Great Panic of 1837, a financial crisis that led to widespread economic hardship across the United States. Owning a coin from this era is like holding a piece of that historic struggle and resilience. It's a reminder of America's ability to overcome economic difficulties and rise again. Coins minted during this time have a historical value beyond their face value. Their connections to an era when coins were trusted symbols of value in a country still finding its footing. Now, let's talk about rarity and collectability. The 1837 1 cent is considered highly collectible due to its age, condition, and limited minting numbers. Some were worn down from circulation, while others were preserved by collectors over generations. Those in good condition, especially ones that are uncirculated or have minimal wear, are extremely rare. Collectors prize these coins not only for their historical context but also for their distinct design and the character of Lady Liberty on its face. Coins that have survived for nearly 200 years, especially in good condition, become more than just collector's items. They are artifacts. These coins are sold at auctions, and prices can skyrocket based on factors like condition, rarity, and historical value. But how much is this coin actually worth today? While regular 1837 1 cent coins can fetch thousands of dollars depending on their condition, this particular 1837 specimen is valued by some collectors at $637 million. Why such an astronomical price? The answer lies in its unique condition, history, and a little bit of speculation. When rare coins reach the high-end collector market, they sometimes become priceless due to their emotional and historical value. However, a coin valued at $637 million is speculative. Some experts may argue that the historical rarity and quality are priceless, pushing collectors to assign values that might seem unrealistic. Several factors determine the value of rare coins like the 1837 1 cent. Here's what collectors look for: condition. Coins that are uncirculated or have minimal wear are worth far more than heavily circulated ones. Historical significance. This coin is from a turbulent economic period in U.S. history. Minting errors. Some coins may have unique errors that make them rarer and more valuable. Rarity and demand. Coins with fewer surviving examples attract higher prices. Provenance. A coin with a documented history or prestigious previous owners can fetch a premium. So, what makes this 1837 1 cent coin so special? It's not just a coin, it's a gateway to America's past. Imagine owning a piece of history that has survived wars, economic panics, and the test of time. While it may not fetch $637 million at a traditional auction, for collectors, the worth goes beyond monetary value. It's about holding history, a priceless reminder of where we've come from and what's been endured. And who knows? Maybe one day, this coin really could be worth millions if not hundreds of millions of dollars, driven by its unmatched story and rarity. Thank you for joining us on this journey through time. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of rare coins, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more fascinating insights. And remember, sometimes the smallest things can hold the biggest stories. This script captures the mystery, history, and speculative value of the 1837 1 cent coin, designed to educate and intrigue viewers about its significance and potential worth.